Introduction to The Recollections of Rifleman Harris. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recollections of Rifleman Harris, Old 95th, with Anecdotes of his officers and his comrades. Edited by Henry Curling Esquire, half-pay 52nd Foot, author of John of England. This story the world may read in me. My body's marked with Roman swords, and when a soldier was the theme, my name was not far off. Shakespeare. To the most noble, the Marquis of Londonderry. Notice. Since the printing of this volume was commenced, Rifleman Harris has removed from Richmond Street, Soho, to 4 Upper James Street, Golden Square. The Editor. London, March, 1848. To the most noble, the Marquis of Londonderry, G.C.B. and G.C.H., Colonel of the 2nd Life Guards, in token of high admiration of his Lordship's chivalrous bearing during the battles of the Peninsula, is respectively dedicated by his obedient servant, the Editor. London, March, 1848. Advertisement by the Editor. The following pages, describing the checkered life of a private soldier who served during the most glorious period of our military history, speak so plainly for themselves as scarcely to need any introductory remarks from the Editor, further than the assurance of his own sincere conviction of their truth. Such works as the narratives of Rifleman Harris, from the very nature of their details, accord occasionally more graphic sketches of the actual scenes of war in its stern realities and concomitant circumstances than the more stately and largely grouped pictures of the historian. Nor are these humble records without their moral. Many abuses and grievances are incidentally brought to light that can be but rarely heeded in the excitement and bustle of active service, but which, nevertheless, for the good of the soldier, may be of sufficient importance to require correction. The main source of our military superiority over foreign nations has been almost universally ascribed to the incomparable discipline of the British Army. That the well-being and judicious treatment of the private soldier is the basis of the system can, we think, scarcely be doubted. To maintain this discipline, it is surely incumbent on the officers to become acquainted with the nature and peculiar characteristics of the men they have to conduct and control, both in the elation of victory and the more difficult emergencies consequent upon retreat. How this is best effected, by what potent influence this mastery is exercised, and by what sort of standard the rough and ready private soldier estimates and accordingly respects and obeys his officer, will be duly shown in the autobiography of Rifleman Harris. Henry Curling, March 1848. End of Introduction.